Alright, so day 3, the final day here of the dog unit, MUTINDA, and being at Big Life. We needed today to be we needed to execute today basically. We've got a big list of things that need to be done still to try and get this story captured. And it started off alright with the road being usable, so we actually made it here with only one crash. That was great. So we have HQ, and as soon as we got there we tucked right into the interview with MUTINDA, and that was just something else. I think for both Ryan and I, it was so special. And you know, one of his main stories was just to never forget that if you want to change your own direction or change your life, you can. And it just takes a good willing step and maybe a lot of support from family and those around you, and also an opportunity. So MUTINDA basically has made the most of that. But yeah, I don't know, how did you feel just watching that interview and being there and being able to take it all in?
That was great. Like it's going to be a lot of fun to put together this film, just because I mean it's just such an amazing redemption story. It's like not only has he changed his life, but he's done a complete 180, and now he's actually helping to capture the people who still do what he used to do. So he knows what poaching is all about. You know, he used to be one. He knows how they think, and that's one of his most valuable assets to Big Life, is that he comes from that background, and he's able to bring, you know, all the positives, as weird as that might sound, all the things that he learned those 20 years in that industry, he's been able to bring here and use that knowledge to make a huge difference in Kenya.
It's probably the most valuable knowledge and information you could have when the mission is to stop poaching.
And good on Richard, the co-founder of Big Life, for having the foresight to give MUTINDA a chance to do this. Like, you know, I don't think there's many people who would look at an ex-poacher who's just been in jail and been like, we want you to come and be a conservationist. We want you to come and help us get the rest of the people who used to do what you do. We're giving you a shot, and he took it. And now, you know, however many, 10 or so years later, he's just won an award for his amazing efforts with the dog unit, as a ranger here and a sergeant. So yeah,
I feel like most people would probably shoot down the idea as soon as it enters their head, because they just think that didn't make sense, or like there's no way that he would do that after a conditioning in life of poaching, you know, from his father teaching him, to him working with his father until he passed away, and then him continuing that work.
Yeah, and it just goes to show too that, like, just because someone is doing something bad that we see as bad, they might not think it's bad. I don't think, personally, MUTINDA was ever a bad guy. I don't think that. I just think he was doing what he had to do to survive,
doing what he knew,
and to keep his family going. And so, you know, deep down, well, as we know now, he's an extremely kind-hearted man.
Exactly.
And, yeah, just
understanding the problem first before you can even think about the solutions. This is the example here, and understanding what he needed and what his needs were, which were to provide. You know, Big Life could cater for that, and they could give him a new life. And so yeah, it's been an amazing morning, and now we're just actually in the truck heading out to do some more field drills with the dogs, much like we've been doing, but this time we're heading a bit further away from HQ, maybe into a different environment. We'll see. But yeah, exciting, and just like very lucky to be here, and also very lucky to try and tell the story and let it be told to the world, so that everyone can learn from it, and everyone can see how we can be different and how our lives can change so drastically. It just takes moments sometimes, and it takes commitment. So yeah, big ups, much love.